Hi, this is Savina. Welcome to Becoming a Mum, Pregnancy and Beyond. At around 4 weeks is usually when you find out you're pregnant. In episode 4, I talked through the steps you need to take from taking a pregnancy test to booking a GP appointment to getting to know your midwife and finding out about her involvement in your pregnancy. So have a listen back to that episode for more information. In today's episode, I'll be talking through some of the common body changes you're likely to go through at the start of and potentially throughout your pregnancy, as well as sharing with you some of the key pregnancy tips that other mums shared with me when I told them I'd be joining the Mums Club soon. I'll start with body changes. Slightly before 4 weeks, I started to feel the fatigue that pregnancy brought my way and found I needed to take frequent naps during the day. This is normal. After all, I was growing a human inside me and my body was going through an immense amount of changes whilst creating a home for my baby for 9 months. My breasts also started to grow rapidly, and I believe this caused my nipples to hurt a lot too. This happened throughout the majority of my pregnancy and caused some discomfort. I also felt aches and pains in my body, which made me feel like I needed frequent massages. I was fortunate that my husband gives great massages, so I didn't need to book these elsewhere. If your partner can do the same, that's great. Otherwise, I would recommend booking one or a few throughout your pregnancy from the beginning of your second trimester. Please do ensure you don't just book any massage though, as you'll need to find a place which gives pregnancy massages, or alternatively make sure you tell the masseuse that you're pregnant when you book an appointment, as most places won't give you a massage until after the first 12 weeks of your pregnancy. Other than this, the obvious body change was the stomach growing. This didn't hurt, but the bigger I got, the less I could physically do, and the more difficult it got to have a sound sleep. I also gained weight around various parts of my body, such as on my face, my thighs, arms, hips, and towards the end of my pregnancy, my feet became swollen too. All of these changes are to be expected, so be prepared for them. In terms of pregnancy tips, I was advised by an aunt of mine to make a conscious effort not to waddle. It may sound simple, but she said it's very common, especially as you start to gain weight through your pregnancy, to start naturally waddling, but it's important to make a conscious effort not to do this, as it can have a long-term adverse effect on your hips caused by the weight being distributed unevenly. Another tip, which was recommended by another aunt of mine, was to talk to baby as much as possible whilst you're pregnant, as from around trimester 2, your baby can start to hear sounds and voices. I can't recommend this tip enough. I used to talk to baby all the time, and from the day he was born, he was so alert, and very early on, he started listening very intently every time anyone spoke, and when he was spoken to, he would start babbling as if he were actually replying to the conversation. The final tip, which was recommended to me, was to ensure I did some pelvic floor exercises. It's important to start these as soon as you find out you're pregnant. You can find videos on YouTube which explain exactly how these should be carried out, and it's important to note that you should keep doing these for a while after your baby is born. I hope you found these tips and information useful. If you've enjoyed today's episode, please share it, follow, and subscribe to get episodes every Monday. Thanks. See you next time.